Alright, everyone, Old School RuneScape's official channel just dropped a video, guys. Called Desert Treasure. Scope is unmatched dev diary. So, I haven't really seen a dev diary before on their channel. So, this will be my first time watching one if it's not their first one. But yeah, let's check it out.
Over the last few years, Old School has come a long way when it comes to storytelling. We've now continued multiple iconic storylines from back in the days when Old School was just RuneScape. But I think it's fair to
Okay, some cool visuals right here.
say the biggest
As zooming in on one part but not zooming in on the other, man. That's pretty chill.
Storyline, the one that has always been the most loved, is the Margaret storyline. And this year, it was finally time to start continuing that storyline.
Guys, are these made in like Blender, guys?
Now, we're going big with Desert Treasure 2.
Whoa! Man, imagine if the game actually looked like this. That'd be so flippin' awesome. The one day, Old School RuneScape will look like this, guys. Where we, you know, that'd be awesome. Desert Treasure. Oh, we're taking a screenshot for this. Hold on. Desert Treasure 2. In July. Oh my gosh, it's coming in not that long from now, guys.
Desert Treasure was such an iconic quest for so many reasons. Obviously, you've got the 4 bosses.
But I also like the graphics looking like this, guys. Yeah, I really like the graphics looking like this. If they change it that other way, we need a plugin to change it back if we want. That'd be cool. But then again, if they do it like that, they're gonna have to develop double the graphics.
But then probably the big one being the rewards themselves, unlocking ancient magics. I imagine a lot of people sort of have very distinct memories of the first time they used ancient magics. I remember.
Bro, is that Void without the helmet, lads? It is.
Completing the quest.
Elite Void without the helmet.
I remember really struggling with a lot of the individual bosses. Obviously my account probably wasn't very good back then. I remember really hating the pyramid, getting lost in there and getting booted out constantly.
I did as well, but hey, I got it done.
All of those emotions like ingrained into me.
One of the things that actually I do very distinctly remember was weirdly the ice section. Like, it just sticks out to me because there was this real feeling of exploring something, discovering something that has never been discovered before. It's feelings like that, but that was one of the things we really wanted to capture with Desert Treasure 2. It follows a very similar format in many ways, but you've got this.
Yeah, back then we didn't have that many quest walkthroughs, so when I played through it, it was something else for sure.
Treasure in the desert, and you're hunting down these new bosses in these new areas to uncover whatever is hidden there. Better not spoil it.
The first major
Dude, we gotta get the requirements for this quest, man.
step we took was figuring out who would actually be on the projects, and then we got everyone into the office. And we basically just had whiteboards around, we had like the individual areas where we're like, okay, we want to have an area in this section of the continent, we want to expand this area, there'll probably be a boss in this area, and then we just go deep on it.
It's like taking on a bit of a Sorosian direction, which is, we haven't really established what that looks like yet until now. We're taking inspiration from the 4 crystals in Desert Treasure 1, which is a blood, ice, shadow, and smoke. And
Yeah, the four crystals from the other quest. What we're thinking is there's gonna be 4 different bosses with the same kind of theme as the last quest, where they have certain weaknesses. That's the hypothesis here, guys.
kind of theming it around that in the environments as well, so it kind of has some context, because in Desert Treasure 1 you kind of fight these random dudes just in an area, and it doesn't really have a lot of context and correlation to each other, so we're trying to like make that a bit more exciting, give some
That is the only boss that killed me when I first tried it. The vampire. It was hard for me, guys.
context and environmental storytelling with
I think it's because I just forgot to bring enough food.
the characters as well, the bosses, and kind of make it seem a bit more exciting that way.
We knew pretty much straight away that we're doing Desert Treasure 2. Desert Treasure 1, it was all about those 4 bosses. That's got to be the big thing here. There's going to be 4 new bosses that you'll fight both during
Oh, and that one was pretty hard. The guy with the 2-handed sword, man. That was pretty hard.
the quest, and they'll be
But yeah, definitely outdated. They have like 2-handed swords and stuff. Steel two-handed sword, guys.
Available after the quest itself, and they need to be something really special. They need to feel like something we've never really done before, bossing-wise. Desert Treasure 2 is introducing 4 brand new bosses to the game. Like, this is the most bosses we've released in a single update since the original God Wars dungeon.
I've been working on a lot of the concept art of the bosses, so I've been in charge of designing what they look like. Some of the designs are a bit grim and dark, and we try to balance that out with some like, funnier designs as well, but still grim, keeping that undertone of like it's a serious quest and it should be a serious boss kind of thing. But
dang, man, I haven't got the request requirements for this yet, guys. We're kind of down bad.
from there, I can kind of do what I want with it. We've established a visual design for most of the areas and kind of gone along those kind of beats.
We had various player playtests where we got people in to basically play the content early on.
So we had 6 people come in for 2 days of just non-stop bossing, a whole bunch of feedback. We had a while to implement it, so we've had them all back. They're going to have more feedback, and this is kind of our last chance to really like fine-tune them and make them as perfect as they could be before everybody gets to play them.
So we had the pleasure of being invited as content creators and as players to playtest the Desert Treasure 2 bosses. Very appreciative to be able to get a first look at the bosses, give some feedback.
Oh snap, now that's pretty awesome. Using the OBS to record there as well. So it might go out on their YouTube channel. Like when the quest released, I believe. Releases, sorry.
Back and just overall be really excited for the release of Desert Treasure 2.
So we'll sit down with each boss, we'll do one boss at a time, we'll play it a lot of times, so we've done an hour on one boss this morning, and then we sit around in a nice little circle, give some feedback, good points, bad points, improvements, and we're thinking about all sorts of players, so really good players, really bad players, trying to make an experience that's fun for everybody.
We've got some insanely good PVMers, some really good all-rounders, some people who are probably more known for skilling.
Oh, they're using the beta world to do this. That's pretty awesome.
A bunch of players from kind of like different, I'll say walks of life. It feels a bit grandiose, you know, people that enjoy different things about the game.
Sorry, dog's barking.
One of the best parts of the job, I think, is super validating, really rewarding to get to hang out with players, see them enjoying content live. I think they're going to exceed a lot of people's expectations. I think they're way better than people are expecting them to be, and just a lot more out there than we're used to seeing from a quest boss.
So from Desert Treasure 2, there's going to be a series of new rewards. One of them is a Virtus armor set,
Yo, that is a Abyssal Whip tattoo. That's pretty awesome, guys.
whopping 12% ancient magic strength bonus. Another reward is an upgrade to your ancient scepter. So for those that have done Secrets of the North, you'll know
Wait, are we gonna need to do the quest for these robes?
you'll be able to upgrade your ancient staff into an ancient scepter, giving it 5% ancient magic strength bonus and a variety of other effects. From this quest, you're going to be able to get gems you can be able to put into your ancient scepter.
Now this is the thing I like, but they did kind of nerf the blood one. The blood one is gonna make Inferno a lot more easier. They nerfed it just a little, I think. Just a little. That's gonna make it a little bit harder though, man. But we might have to do this quest and then get the blood crystal here and try it out for sure.
To specifically boost individual elements, whether that's blood, ice, smoke, or shadow. An additional reward we're offering is a Soul Reaper axe. So this is a new axe, so you can be combined with one fragment from each boss to make it a gigantic new
This might be the meta. This might be like a meta for PKing for sure.
two-handed axe with 5 tick attack speed and has a unique effect that damages you whilst also being able to heal you. And last but not least, we've got the upgrade to the fabled Fremnik rings. So no longer will you have your +8 strength Berserker ring, you're now going to be able to get +12 strength in one ring slot.
Pretty cracked, man. One extra max hit for every weapon, guys. That's why they had the nerf the Abyssal Dagger a little, guys. Because imagine a more strength bonus on top of that. Like Torva's max hit is probably going to be around like 81 maybe with the Void Waker, I think. I think it adds like +2 or +3 max hits. So pretty cracked, guys. Like an 87 with the Armado Godsword as well. And as well as the range ring. Range ring isn't that buffed, but you do get a DPS increase, but not a max hit increase.
This is by no
And the magic ring is also good, but I don't think you get a max hit with it. I'm not sure exactly. We did go over a video about that.
means a finale. There is more to come in the Marjarat storyline, but this is definitely this is the point where things change for storytelling in Old School with this quest, and you do not want to miss what is about to happen.
4 new areas, 4 new bosses, all at the same time, tying together 4 dangling threads that most people probably felt were separate storylines into like a huge thread. Desert Treasure 2's scope is just unmatched in my opinion. It's bigger than Song of the Elves, it's bigger than Dragon Slayer 2, it's bigger than Monkey Madness 2. It's
Oh, snap, yeah, man, this is one. This was a really hard quest for me back then. One that I probably have, you know, I haven't done the most. I've done Monkey Madness the most, but I did like Monkey Madness too.
massive.
Let us know what you think when you get to see the bosses and the areas and explore it. We put a lot of detail into it and a lot of thought and love into it, so just like check it out.
Please let us know your feedback. We'll see you soon.
July 26th. Snap, man. Guys, I might actually we're gonna do the quest eventually, guys. We're gonna do the quest eventually. And yeah. We might have to start doing the requirements on July 20th or something. We'll see you guys. See you guys next video. Peace out, everyone. Check out the original video in the description. I'll see you later. Screenshot though this from this part though. Alright, peace out.